Shout out to you. Shout out to the Auto Gang. What's up? We got a haircut. We're all doing good. Bitcoin's pumping. What are we looking at? So let's get in a quick update here, and we can take a look, and we have this giant trend line here that we've been looking at for quite a while, and we can see that we've come up, and can we punch through? Well, that is the question. We've got some bullish signals, but are we going to get rejected? We've currently had a giant pump, and we're wondering, where can this price go? Because you know what? The other day, I was feeling bearish. I'm not going to lie, but I had a good stop loss, and I got stopped out within profit, just like we always practice here. So shout out to you guys. Shout out for helping this channel. Don't forget to join us in the Discord with setups and ideas and all that good fun stuff. So let's jump into the time frames now. So we're going to go on the 1 hour or the daily here, and we can see that money flow is just crushing it. It just keeps moving up, right? So we were hanging around right here at 20,700, 20,100, 21,000, and all of a sudden, overnight, while I was sleeping, of course, we got a huge move up for a Friday. Huge move up. Another whole 7%, I'd say, right? Massive move. Now, are we bearish? Are we bullish? Well, obviously, we're feeling a bit more bullish, but we've come up to a key level of resistance. Now, if we turn on the VRVP, we can see that the volume profiles here is saying, hey, be careful, because we got your last stand of volume, right? The last stand. Because you can see, we talked about this when we were back here, and we talked about this giant gap right here that can shoot us up to 30,000, right? There is a big gap that can shoot us up to 30K. Am I saying this? I can't believe I'm saying this. Alex O Crypto, the Perma Bear. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video because we value you. I need you. I want to help. We're here. Join us in the Discord. Given the setups, given the TA, we've made multiple scalps today because we've had some good volume and we've been sharing them in the Discord, but we've got to be careful here. We've got to be careful because if we zoom out, we can see very clearly that there is a swift, may I say that again, swift move up to this 29,000 mark, right? This 29,000 mark. So if we look at the TA, we can see that we have some beautiful levels here that we should be looking at as well. So if I'm going to get this wick down below, let's zoom in, look to the left, right? Look to the left, and let's pull some more levels for us. So we can pull one from here, and we got this giant cluster above us here. So we'll be looking to crack into this area above us here. So we can draw it there. We can grab this side and extend it over so we can see it if we do come above. Now, we know this is our last area between 25K and where we are right now is our last bit of resistance, right? It's our last ceiling before we pop back up there, right? Now, we also have this trend line that was drawn on by Gareth Soloway and many others, showing that if we break through this and flip it to support, we could be moving upwards and upwards fast, right? So let's go into the small nitty-gritty time frames. On all the market Cipher Bs, we're bullish. We got thick money flow. Look how thick the money flow is here. This is crazy. Comment thick down below because thick in the UK means you're not that smart. And thick is just thick in Canada. So, we are trying to flip this to support. Can we do it? Maybe we can. So we've clearly come up. We are in this beautiful flag that we had the other day right here. Zing, zing. Oopsie, wrong way. My bad. 1 second. Use the tool, Alex. Here we go. We're in this flag. Right? We broke out of this flag. We trickled down. I took a couple scalps here and there, and then I went to bed. And guess what happened? CryptoFace. Shout out to CryptoFace. He's turned that 100K into $1 million. What an achievement. It shows you with a little bit of patience, a little bit of TA, market cipher, and some other indicators and whatever, you can extract some nice profits out of these charts. We are currently coming up to this level that we've had marked out for quite some time. We turn on our prices, and here we go. We shot right through this golden pocket at 21,700, and right through it we did, and now we've hit the support, and then we've blasted through, and we're trying to flip it to resistance. Now, can we get above this? That is the question. Remember, we have taken some key levels here up above that we want to watch as well. So I'll put them on the chart just so that you guys have them as well. But remember, with the volume profile, there is not much holding us down right now, right? Now, why was I bearish yesterday? Remember, we have all these prices down below here. I'll turn them off because they're a bit crowded, but don't forget to screenshot this and add them to your charts, okay? But I've been a bit bearish because obviously I feel like if we're going to have this giant move up, right? This giant move up, we need some sort of retrace down to these lower levels in order to continue upwards in a healthy fashion. Does that not make sense to you guys? That's how price action works, right? So, in my opinion, we still are due a retrace, right? So if we go over, we look at the S&P, where do we close on a Friday? Well, we were asking, are we going to go up and down? And we've kind of hovered around this trend line, right? We came up, we touched it, we dropped, and we've come back up since, right? So we haven't had a definitive move in the other markets. The Dixie, as well, has just kind of been bobbing around sideways here. It hasn't had any definitive moves. We've had Microsoft with negative. It dropped, right? So, are we going to get a retracement, or are we just going to continue up? That is the question. Now, let's zoom in and let's see what's going on these lower time frames. So when I zoom in here, I can see that we're doing exactly the same thing. We are flagging out, right? We've just currently made this beautiful U pattern. Could this be a cup and handle? Not sure, but this is our new range now, right? So what am I going to do? I'm going to do exactly like I did. I'm going to trade the highs. These are my highs. And I'm going to trade the lows. These are my lows, right? And I'll be looking to trade in between these ranges with confluence, saying, oh, we're at the bottom of the range. There's a bull div. Maybe it's going up. So let's get into a long, right? Good stop loss, right? Right now, this would have been a nice short, right? Good stop loss. That's way too high. Obviously above the wick high from before, right? And you can ride that down to there. We have trades to be made. But the thing is, if we take out profits, let's say halfway through, right around here, right? Well, guess what? If we let the rest of this ride and we put our stop loss at the entry, well, we have an opportunity to make massive gains, right? This is how I'm trading these levels right now. Because we have FOMO, because we have discipline. So we don't want to FOMO in, but we also want to play. We want to play in the game, right? We want to stay in the game, right? We're traders. We want price action. Well, we're getting the price action. So this is how I personally stay in the game, is that I will look for quick scalps up and down, right? And I'll be looking to enter and take profits early and then let the trades ride out, right? By doing this, I'm protecting myself, but I'm also in the game. And if I'm at the charts, I can participate in the markets, right? Up or down, we're trying to extract profits. So for the long term, I'd be patient. Remember, it's the weekend, right? So the volume will decrease. Now, if we pull up the volume, we can probably see that we've had a good spike, right? This has been a very nice spike of volume recently, right? But if we do get down to like the 4 hour, I'm sure we can see a slight decline, right? Slight decline, and expect this to continue until Sunday. Because Sunday, we know that the market makers are going to want to put in that weekly close. Now, the weekly, if we go down to the weekly and we get down to the nitty gritty here on the weekly, we can see that we have some bullish looking sentiment in the market. Holy smokes, that looks bullish. Look at this. Bing, bong, bing. And now we're coming up and up again. Look how fat these beautiful green or orange candles look to me, right? Money flows slow. We've been in the red, in the purple for quite some time down here, and we're curving back up, right? That looks bullish to me, right? Very obvious. If we look at the 2-day, very much a very powerful move upwards. The green is still moving up. We are curving over slightly. Can we see some 2-day action? Because we were looking at that 2-day yesterday with the red dot, and we didn't get it, right? Are we looking for that now with the daily, with the 18, with the long-term time frames, and then working our way down, right? So let's try to find confluence. Let's look for a retracement, but also be safe out there. Practice good risk management. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you all, and be safe out there, and don't FOMO in. Practice good risk management and good discipline. I love you all. God bless, and have a great weekend. Take care.